Okay, how do I look in this hat? I think this is the hat for me. I'll have to watch the video later and see how I look. Is there like a mirror somewhere? I wonder how I look. How do I look in this hat? Tell me in the comments how I look in this hat. Hey everybody, we're standing here inside WPRK, which is the radio station where we do our weekly Orlando Tourism Report show. We picked up an extra hour today, so we're giving you 3 hours of OTR on the FM. So good morning, and I'm gonna go in there and do my thing. So we'll see you in a little bit, guys. Bye. What's happening, everybody? I'm sitting here in the radio studio by myself. They're doing the show over there. One of the other shows is going on right now. That's where we just did our show, right over there. So it's a lot of fun. We just got done, and we're closing up here. So this is a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse, and we'll have more later. So we're walking to the car now in beautiful Winter Park.
The original planned community of Florida.
The original planned community of Florida. We just did another successful OTR on the FM.
Here's a good person to know.
Okay, why do we need to know this guy?
Danny Glover?
Danny Glover, yeah, that's a good guy to go.
You should know Danny Glover.
Actor and friend. He is a little old. Look at these buildings. They're so pretty. The buildings here. They're running a wood chipper. Alright, I'm gonna come back with this when we get away from all this loud noise, so you don't just hear wood chipper in this video. Alright, bye now. Alright guys, we're walking in Winter Park, Florida here now. Our radio station is just down that way a bit, but we're in Winter Park, Florida. This is beautiful. It's about 30-40 minutes, I'd say, away from the parks. It's still like an incorporated Central Florida or Orlando area, and it's just beautiful here. And I have to show you Park Avenue because Park Avenue is beautiful. There's shops, there's all kinds of stuff. It's just, you have to see it. So I'm gonna turn it around here and let you guys see Park Avenue because it is so beautiful. Brick streets, just a picturesque cityscape right here. Little quaint cityscape right here, just beautiful. And we'll go walk this way here. You guys can see, we'll go walk this way here and look down here. That's where we were, across the street there. And there's some cool shops up here on the left, this sort of themed building here, the 500 Plaza. Just really picturesque. I love the brick streets here. It's awesome. This area of town is probably like one of my favorite areas in Orlando. Definitely in my top 5. It's just so pretty. And there's all these little boutique shops and just restaurants and things. And you see I have a BurgerFi down here and a couple other places. And then there's this cool appliance store. There's a Rocket Fizz here, so you can get candy and stuff there. It's just really awesome stuff. And we'll walk to the end of the street here. Let's see. But it's really cool to have this outdoor seating, to have all this stuff over here. It's just really cool. So next time you're visiting here for your vacation, take a second, and if you want to see some more of Florida, come on down to Winter Park here, and I guarantee you it's worth it. They advertise it on like the Vacation Network and the other channels, things like that, but it's totally worth it to come out here. If you have a rental car, come on down and check it out, and check out some of these shops. And it's just a real laid back community here. It's just laid back, relaxed, and there's a lot of cool history in here and things like that. So definitely come and check it out. So, all right, guys, we're gonna move on here. Bye now. Alright everybody, part 2 here is Four Rivers Smokehouse. There's a line out the door right now to go to Four Rivers. It is like one of the best restaurants in Orlando. John Rivers does amazing barbecue. It is just amazing in here, and we're gonna have some awesome barbecue. So let me show you this giant cow on the side of the building here. Ed, my brother, is waiting in line. We usually spend Fridays together. We hang out together on Fridays, do the radio show together, and then hang out at the park somewhere. But there's this giant cow in the back here. No one wants to sit outside. It's empty. They have awesome sweet tea here. John Rivers also has another restaurant called The Coop, which is equally as amazing. That's more southern food, not barbecue. It's more like chicken fried steak and things like that. And it is so good, and Four Rivers is amazing. So I'm gonna walk in here and get some food, and we'll throw up some clips of the food here when we get it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for now. We'll see you in a minute. Bye now. Alright guys, we just had the feast to end all feast. I'm like so stuffed right now. I'm gonna go walk it off at Springs because Ed hasn't seen the World of Coke yet. So we're gonna go check that out. So it should be pretty fun. You can see I'm just like a mess. Oh, so much food. I even had to get some to go. Come down to Four Rivers, Winter Park, because the food is amazing and you'll love every minute of it, and it's not that bad price. I think we paid like $13 for like a rib, like a burn-ins plate with like 3 sides. I mean, it's so filling, and I have food to go home, so a lot of food to go home, so it's awesome. All right guys, that's gonna do it for now. We'll see you in a bit. Bye now. Hello everybody, we're cruising at Disney Springs to, we're gonna go to the World of Coke store. I guess it's just the Coke store. I keep calling it the World of Coke store because that's what I was told it was gonna be, but it's just Coca-Cola store. So we're going to the Coca-Cola store, which I've been to already, but it's definitely an interesting store if you like Coke. It's neat to see all this Coca-Cola merchandise in one place, but it's not something that I really need to purchase anything from. But I will tell you, they do have an adult onesie, which is really cool. So we'll go in and take a look at that, and we'll have fun. We'll see you in a bit, guys. So we're at the top of the World of Coke. I had just walked up here really fast, so I'm a little out of breath. We're at the top here, is what's happening up here. All kinds of fun up here. It's just a rocking good time. You can see what's going on at Planet Hollywood as it becomes the observatory. But yeah, this is pretty cool. They got the drinks up here. You can get a drink sampler from drinks around the world, and you can buy some cool Coke merchandise. So let's move on to the next spot. Okay, how do I look in this hat? I think this is the hat for me. I'll have to watch the video later and see how I look. Is there like a mirror somewhere? I don't know how I look. How do I look in this hat? Tell me in the comments how I look in this hat. Like, how do I look in this? Or maybe this hat. There's so many cool hats here. Like this polar bear one here. This other one's falling off. Look at this. This, I think, would look good on me. Let's see here. Alright, pick which hat in the comments. You can either pick this, the like fluffy, we'll call this one the fluffy polar bear hat, and then the actual hat polar bear hat. Like this is like an actual hat. That's the hat, and that's the fluffy the baseball cap. So Ed got a surprise bag in the Coke store. They like make a big deal. I mean, clearly it's a way for them to sell you one more thing at the register, but he got the big bag, which is $8. So let's see what he got. He's unzipping it right now. What'd you get in your surprise bag? Ed's opening his surprise bag.
Got a bag.
He got a cool Coke bag. Is there anything in the bag?
No.
Well, that's kind of a dud. You got a cool Coke bag, though.
Yeah.
Hold up the bag.
Stuff that in there.
Only sort of a dud. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got a little holder here for your Coke, obviously. And it's a nice, decent bag there. Nice little bag. That's pretty cool. And that was $8.
Yeah.
Well, it was a surprise. You could have got something awesome. But that's pretty cool.
Cool.
What's going on, everybody? We had to stop at Starbucks to get a drink, and I had to cool off because it is 96 degrees out, but the feels like temperature, it feels like 108 out, and I am so friggin' hot and dehydrated, and I've just not been feeling well last night. That's why I didn't post a vlog yesterday. I'm gonna try to post yesterday's today too, but I just wasn't feeling well last night, so I had to stop and take a drink. The whole point of this stop was to tell you guys to drink plenty of water. It is so freaking hot out here. You would not believe how hot it is. It's like the hottest summer we've ever had in a while. But while I'm standing here, we'll take a look at the Characters in Flight balloon getting ready to take off. We just did all of Disney Springs, like the town center landing areas, all that stuff. Checked out all the new stores, which I'll try to include a couple shots of that. That was fun. We're just hanging out. I'm gonna do some work in Starbucks here. I love having Starbucks here because Starbucks is like my mobile office. I go in, I get my tea, and there's Wi-Fi and an outlet, and I can use my laptop and get work done. So get videos produced for you guys and put on our YouTube channel and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. We'll be back later with more, guys. Ooh, it is hot today. Alright, everybody. We were at Epcot. We switched gears a little bit. We had a little bit of time to kill, so we decided to come to Epcot. So we're going to the land right now to ride Living with the Land because we heard they removed the gators from the ride. And we're excited to see that. Well, I shouldn't say excited, but we're intrigued to see that. And we just rode Spaceship Earth. It was a blast. Ed's right there. We spent most of the day at Springs. Now we're gonna spend probably this and then leave and then go pick up some food and head back to the homestead. Alright, guys, we'll see you in a bit. So, change of plans. I'm now on my way to Soarin' because it's a 20-minute wait, and I've only done it once since it changed. So at 20 minutes, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna walk through here, and we're gonna ride Soarin'. It should be a lot of fun. Soaring around the world. All right, guys. So I don't know what happened, but I think the ride broke because it was at like 180 minutes and I walked out. So Ed didn't even get to ride his ride. He wanted to ride Live with the Land. That was closed. So the land pavilion is all kinds of messed up right now. I don't know what's going on, but hey, Epcot looks pretty now. It's not as hot. That's pretty good. But I'll ride it some other time. It's not like I'm never gonna ride it again. All right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Bye now. Whew. Last leg of the day, picking up some dinner for Caitlin at Noodles & Co. here at the Crossroads Plaza. We eat here all the time because there's a Fuddruckers, Tom and Chi, Noodles & Co. and a Moe's, so there's something for all of us here. So we are all the time. I am so tired. I can barely walk. I'm going to sleep good night. I love days like this where I just work myself till I'm like dead. That way I sleep so good at night. I have no problem sleeping. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna cut this off. This may be the last bit of this. But we may do something at home, but I can't promise anything. If I don't see you, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.